Whoa. Hello. I like looked up and I was like, oh, dude. Hello, Antonio. Hello, Mooney. Is that Genshin? Thank you, Mooney. Hi, hey, Natsu. Hey, now, Antonio. Hello, hello. Sorry, it's very late. I apologize. I'm sure a lot of you are probably ready to go to bed or go to work or whatnot. Yeah, no, I meant to start at 10. Actually, I wanted to start at 9:30, but I ended up being 10. But we have a small problem. My tummy is not happy right now, so I apologize if I end up being a little quiet or less active. But I shall not let it stop me. I'm okay. But I am drinking a lot of soda, so I wonder if it's water. Well, okay, this is a stupid question. But like, just saying. So I don't know why the music stops constantly. The tune for this area is like very low key. Because it just stops playing every 5 seconds. What was I talking about? Hold on, sorry, I'm just gonna put myself somewhere else that maybe has a slightly more upbeat sound. Or, you know, it could just not do that. It's the same song. Nope, it's a different song. Okay. I forgot what I was talking about. Something about my stomach. I don't know. My tummy hurts. Ugh. But, anyway, no, what was I talking about before Oh, water. Yeah, no, I I did drink a lot of water today because it is hot. Like, really hot. So, stay hydrated, by the way. This is a great time to mention that. To stay hydrated. Don't skip out on water. But I don't think Natsu's stomach was happy with water. Just water. That or something really bad was happening in dinner. I don't know. Okay. But anyway, so therefore we're having the low quality stream, but I also was testing out PC. Damn it, the music again. Damn it. Oh well. Anyway. Yeah, I'm calling my PC Kun now, but like, yeah, PC no work still. I don't know what to do with it. There's too many problems. I should just get a new one, but I think that's stupid because I've only had that PC for like 2.5 years. Hello, Toby. Hello. Not PC Kun, I know. PC Kun should not be dying. It's too young. But apparently it decided to give up on life. It works. It's just, I don't know why I can't get the Wi-Fi to like work. And then when I try to do any updates, it takes forever. Like it just will not, it takes forever for it to check for updates. And then once I actually tell it, okay, go ahead and update this, it goes, I'm downloading, and it takes like 2 hours to just download a simple update, and I don't know why it does that. In addition, the USB ports don't work very well, as we know. My capture card cuts out all the time, which I did try to look up about an Elgato, but I actually found out, I saw somebody post that their Elgato actually does the same exact thing where it cuts out, and they have to like unplug it, replug it. And I'm like, okay, so it doesn't matter if I get a nice, fancier capture. I mean, it probably does, but if it's gonna happen with a fancy one, I don't want to pay the extra money, you know? So, yeah. I don't know if that's the cord, or the capture card, or the PC, one of the three. And then I still gotta figure out the whole problem with it not wanting to stream a PC game, particularly a gacha game, while streaming. But it doesn't want to do it when it's recording either, because it just hates me. I don't know. It can do it. It's not a potato enough that it can't do it. It's just it doesn't do it well. So I have zero confidence in PC-kun. But that's also my fault, because I don't use PC enough. And I should probably use the PC more, but I just have so much frustration with it. The PTSD of opening it and turning it on and knowing there's a 50-50 chance it's not gonna run. I don't know. Anyway, so I had to vent about that. But yeah, so since PC Good's still a work in progress, I still gotta diagnose the problem. Yeah, both Natsu and PC said no work. So I apologize that there wasn't any stream yesterday. But yeah, so then we're also having low quality today. MacBook is gonna have to hold on for another couple years. The MacBook is like 6 years old. And it's, knock on wood, that it does not die, because MacBook-chan is doing all the work. So we'll see. I don't know what to do about the PC, but that's another problem for a different Natsu. That's not my problem right now. My problem is we need to really do Genshin. I was gonna do Zelda, but then I was like, I really need to do Genshin. I really need to do Genshin. And I'm like, I really need to do Genshin. And I kind of wanted to play it, so I was like, you know what? We're gonna just do it. But, yeah. It'll have to be on iPad. But that kind of works because, again, I haven't used it on my PC in, like, a while. So it's fair. Pyro? We're in the Pyro area? Oh, we are in the Pyro area. Ooh. I thought we were in the Fontaine area. Okay. Alright. So this ends tomorrow, so I need to get this done. I have no idea what it is, but I'm fairly certain it's not that difficult. That's a future Natsu problem. It is. It is. The future Natsu, who is not doing a good job, by the way. You know how I told future Natsu the last week about doing the gacha games? Yeah, and future Natsu, which is me, I am the current future Natsu of last week. I did not do what past Natsu last week told me to do. So I'm telling next future Natsu, get on the grind. Because I didn't do it. So it's your problem now. So it's a new month, Natsu. August, Natsu. It's your time to shine. You gotta get all the stuff done. Okay. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea actually how the games we played last week are doing. I think they're doing horribly, to be honest. You know what? We'll double check that at the end of the game. Anyway, multi-Natsuverse. It is the multi-Natsuverse. There are many of us Natsus across the multiverse. That's the greatness of being the arbiter of the void. And a multiverse traveler. Haha. But yeah, no. There are many Natsus, and yet still nothing gets done. It's a conundrum I have to work on. Anyway, God. So there's this one. Bigger problem is this. I got 8 days on this. I need to do this now. Because I will not remember next week, and it'll say one day, and I'm gonna be like, uh-oh. And I don't think this has been open for like 30 days. There is absolutely no way I'm supposed to do this in one sitting, but we're definitely gonna try. And then I should, in theory, technically, I really should actually probably do this. I don't want to. I don't know why they added this. I mean, I don't know. Has anyone actually done this? Like, is it fun? Ilya! Thank you for the sub for 38 months. 38 sub sandwiches. Nom 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 nom. Thank you for all the sub sandwiches. Hi, Natsu. Hi. Hope you're doing well. We're gearing up for Genshin. Trying to get the grind done. But yeah, no, I don't know why they added this. I really don't. It's like the part 2 of Honkai Impact. I don't know why they can't just make it its own game. You know? Like, it just feels like a very extra thing to have to add on to this, and I don't really want to do it. I'm just saying. I mean, every time I hit the button, it does tell me, hey, there's actual story reasons why, and you'll probably want to do that at some point. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I really don't. I don't know. Hope you're doing well, and the stream has been good. Stream is doing well so far. MacBook-chan is making it happen. But anyway, okay, so there's that, and then there's also technically, where is it? This, which is a rhythm game. Actually, I could do that real fast. And I should also do the trials. And I so forgot to go on my other account and get Sandro, and so now I'm just hoping I can get Columbia. But on this account, I forgot to get Wesley, and I'm really mad about it, but it's okay. I'll live with it. It's fine. I probably don't have anything to summon with anyway. It's your boy Crimson. Hello, welcome in. Did you guys hear the rumors about butter? I tell you, but I'm afraid it'll spread. Very original. But hello, welcome in. Yeah. I don't know. You know, I might do this first. And then we can go into this. I wonder if this is also kind of rhythmy. We'll see. Because this... Not that. This shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Well... At least you chuckle. Am I the only one who did? Hey! It's an okay concept. I get the concept. I get the joke a little. Huh? Anyway. Actually, this is a good thing I did do on the iPad, because we would not be able to do this on PC. I think they just added a node cry thing. They add more music? Oh my god, they did. Usually I pick whatever is the shortest songs possible. Why does he have 2 songs? This is 4 minutes long. Holy moly. I think that's like the longest I've ever seen one of these songs be. Yeah, Jesus Christ. You know what? I'm intrigued. Let's see. Look at that legendary shit. Natsu is not a pun lover. Probably good for health. I like puns. I like puns better when they're simple enough that I understand them. I know no good puns. I'm not a pun person. I think of it like after the fact. My best is dark humor. Have I done legendary before? That's a good question. I feel like that's a little out of my league. Wait, I just want to see what it looks like though. Hold on. I definitely think I've only done pro before. This is your first time? What do you mean? Is this the first time I've ever done it on the iPad? Oh. Wait a minute. I'm so confused because where I'm hearing it is like all the way down here. Is that ooh. We'll see how that works. Oh, that's why I forgot this one's sticky. I hate the long pressing ones while you're doing something else. That's just confusing. Hold on. Why does this beat sound so like... Oh, there's a beat sound. That would be helpful. Can I not make the speed go any faster? Because it feels real slow. Let go of it. So I'm trying to like focus on the long press ones, and that's throwing me off. don't even know how I'm like hitting some of those. Some of those just look like I'm just gonna spitball what order that is. This is not doing anything for my stomach. There's so many offbeat. And I'm getting like used to the HoloLive one where I have it in a different color, so I know when it's offbeat. Nope, that one was later. Ugh. I still got perfect. That was not perfect by any means, but you know, Genshin doesn't grade you like the rhythm games do. Yeah, that's what we're seeing and hearing too. Right? Okay, the beat was kind of funky. Hi, Azur. Hello, Cap. Hello, hello. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I don't know how this thing always says, oh yeah, you have a perfect. It's like you have a perfect as long as you get like 90%, which honestly I just barely made. Nice. See? And then it clears the rest of it. Woo! Ah, my arm started cramping at the end of that though. Okay. Why does it sound so off? That's my question. Score theme recommended based off of song. After starting the performance, will prioritize the use of the recommended score theme you have possessed. If you do not have it, the current assigned theme will... Oh, I don't have any themes. So, low latency mode. Oh, if switched on, the keystroke accuracy will be improved. Probably need that. Oh, there's the speed. That's right, I can only go up to 3. Lowered the difficulty. I lowered the difficulty? And musical notes will grow in size, giving you more time to hit them. Damn, I'm not a real rhythm gamer. Certain falling note lanes will be obscured. Musical notes will shrink in size, giving you less time to hit them. Long notes will have a longer trail ends. Failure to hit any single note will immediately end the performance. Ooh, dang. That's a craziness. I'm doing alright. Hope you're doing well too. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Do you use thumbs to play or play it like a keyboard? Well, this is iPad. I definitely use fingers. I used to be able to do thumbs on mobile, but nowadays I can't do that. My thumbs get way too, like, cramped. Alright, so I'm gonna pull up the sound of the beat note, because I kind of would like to hear the instrument. Okay, see, now it's higher. Okay, see, that sounds better. Okay, and... Alright, we'll see if that helps at all. I have a feeling that I just screwed myself over a bit, but let's see. Oh my lord! Definitely screwed myself over there. Okay, hold on a minute. 1's too slow, 3's too fast. only problem is I'm seeing double, which is making me think I'm seeing double of a note, but it's actually just one note and it's just going so fast my brain's trying to process that. This is making me realize I hit the keyboard way too hard. Damn. I was like, dang, I'm really like getting it going. And then I lost it because I did a long press and I knew it was coming. That was better though, 98.2%. Look at that. Hey yo, hey yo. Natsu the rhythm master. No, if I was a rhythm master, I would actually be able to do perfect combos. Which I haven't even done a full combo on any of the HoloLive games yet. Songs. Granted, I've only done a few, but still. I'm really mad about it, but to be fair, it's the round one, and I really suck with the round kind. I do way better when it's straight, like it is like this. Wait, is HoloLive? No, HoloLive is straight. It's like Project Sekai. No, I'm just bad. Well, no, actually, the buttons are kind of small, actually. I do wish there was a way to make the buttons bigger on HoloLive because I think that would help a lot. This is doing nothing for my stomach though because I'm literally like clenching my abs. I don't know if anyone ever does that, like when you're stressed out or when you're like locking in on a game or something and you just kind of like feel yourself tense up, so then like you kind of tense certain muscles. I was like one circle off. Okay, how am I supposed to tap side side while holding one down at the same time? Oof, that last part was pretty difficult. Okay, so I have to do 9 songs. I kind of want to do all the character songs first, so let's just like work our way down through this. So then that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we'll just do these last... oh, a couple of these two. This one's like 1 minute. Okay, I'll do this one. I don't know if it's just the way they make the sound for this, but the song sounds all sound really flat. I mean, maybe they sound better on the trailers or in-game, but it just feels very, like, calm. I was like, oh, maybe I could get it perfect on this one, and then I'm like, nope. I'm like, they're gonna throw me something. Look at that, 99.3. I was so close. I was so close to getting perfect. It's fine. I wonder if we have a flute. I don't think we do. Okay, I kind of remember now why I had the note sound off. Like, I'm hitting a... I'm strumming a lyre, and yet somehow it sounds like I'm strumming a guitar that's not tuned. Or clicking a typewriter. You know, I actually had a moment this week where I almost converted one of my coworkers into doing rhythm games. And the awkward conversation of having to explain to her what VTubing and Vocaloid is. Oh boy. Because she was mentioning, like, Guitar Hero, and I was like, oh yeah, And she's like, I like rhythm games. You like rhythm games? I'm like, yeah, I love rhythm games. I play them on my phone. And she's just like, oh, you do? She's like, which ones? Okay, I'm gonna have to ask you a few questions. So I was like, do you know anything about the word Vocaloid? She was like, actually, yes, I do. I'm like, oh, you do? And she was like, yeah, well, I've heard it online. He's like, there's one pigtail girl, right? I'm like, Hatsune Miku. Yes. So then I had to explain to her who Hatsune Miku was, and I couldn't for the life of me say Rin Len's last name correctly. Fake fan. But yeah, I was like, yeah, there's a rhythm game called Project Sekai with Vocaloid songs. She was like, oh. And then I was gonna tell her that I'm also playing HoloLive, but I didn't know how to bring that one up. And then she went, is Hatsune Miku the one they had with the Dodgers? And I'm like, no, that's HoloLive, which is a VTuber company. And I had to explain that part because she went, oh, okay, there's a VTubing? And I'm like, yeah, VTubing. I'm like, you have like a little anime character. You play as an anime person when you stream. I'm like, but they're a company. A very big company. Yeah. It was a very, how weeboo is Natsu conversation. But hey, you know, if you ever want to listen to some Japanese music, this is definitely Project Sequoia and HoloLive Dreams. Dude, try it out, rhythm game. Jesus, Columbia. See, I'm hitting a keyboard, yet it sounds like I'm like tapping a typewriter. Actually, it sounds more like I'm tapping a desk. I'm actually surprised it didn't consider the one before that a mistake. Okay, I like this song. This one's kind of nice. Even though I think technically some of it is the same beat as the other songs I was just doing. And I've also probably heard this a million times on TikTok. I do feel like that's partially something with Hololive that I really don't know like 90% of the songs on that game. Granted, the other day I was driving home and I was listening to some of the music, and one of the ones that I do know, I think it's called Q or something. It was Moi Calliope with Gawagura. And I love that song. And I could literally see the beat map in my head. But like also it made it hard to focus on driving. This is me whenever I get to catch either Ilya or Natsu stream. Yeah! Unfortunately, I go to sleep now. I hope I catch you again, Natsu. For sure, Cap. I hope we cross paths again. And stay awesome. Have a great night. Thank you for coming. I also am always like blessed whenever Cap comes in. It's always cool whenever you guys all show up. I'm surprised because honestly, it's so late. I would have thought nobody was gonna show up. And it's a Genshin stream, so then even less so. But I do need to like actually legitimately catch up on Genshin because Snezhnaya starts like in 4 days. Oh my god. And yeah, I still haven't done Fontaine. So we're very screwed. And in terms of any like characters being built, I haven't done that since Mondstadt, so we're really screwed. And you know, it's like I really do want to. I think that is one thing. If I felt like I could like level the hell out of my characters really easily, I think that would be a slight morale boost. If they put the skip button in, it would be a huge morale boost. But you know, they just seem to really not want to put a skip button in Genshin for some reason. But, like, it is getting old. I mean, I love my team, but my team is severely outdated. I don't think Venti and Diluc and Chi-Chi and Albedo are hidden in anymore, you know? I kinda need new characters to play with. And I'm not super knowledgeable about, like, the tier list right now and what the meta is. All I pretty much know is you pretty much just need the newest character. That's the point. But I'm like, I don't have the area unlocked, and I don't have anyone who can go and like do any of the dungeons. So even if I did get the character, I have nothing to level them up with, and nobody to grind that for. So we have a problem. Look at that bird in the background. Woo. I hate that I'm better at the Hololive game after 2 weeks than I ever was at Love Live in multiple years. This stream was a lucky refresh pull for me. You got a pull? A good pull? That's good. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm happy though that you're able to do better with Hololive, although it does suck. But again, Love Live was slightly different, so I feel like that's also kind of part of it too. Why is his song so short? like a guitar in the background. It's like kind of like a techno sound in the back. They need to make that longer. That's so short. But he's a 4-star, isn't he? Not a 5. I think he's 4. I hope he's 4. Actually, speaking of puns, I did see a clip on somebody made an animation with I don't know where the audio is from, but where they had like Lowen, I forget what that character's name is, and Flynn's and Baraka, the big guy. I don't know what his name is. I have been out of this way too long. I don't know characters' names at this point. Bear with me. But the audio goes something along the lines of like if they were like floating, and that the one character will say like, how did that audio even go? I can't even. It's so cheesy. Like I don't even want to say it. But it's like if you floated and you basically... How do you lead into it? I can't remember. If I could, I would put it on so we could watch it because I don't think I could repeat it in a way that would make sense. I'm trying to think how it started. I had to lock in for that part. That was kind of a more intense thing for a second. Alright. Woo. Did I get it? Sweet. There's not enough Primo gems. Okay, hold on a minute. Because I'm like thinking about that and now I'm like, wait, I need to find out what exactly the right quote is. Hold up. Okay, I'm just gonna put the audio like... No, wait, hold on. Maybe I can like find this on Instagram or something. Hold on. I'm getting sidetracked. It was so funny to me, and since we were on the topic of puns, I feel like I could like find that real fast. Or not. Can I? Hold on. Why is the first thing that shows up on TikTok is creamy honey butter chicken? Oh boy. that even happen? Okay. Anyway. See. Okay, so I saw it. Wait a minute. Why can't I? Oh, yeah? Did I lose my account? Hold on a minute. Oh, yeah? Huh? Hold on a minute. There's something funky going on with my TikTok. No wonder it was bringing up some weird thing. Because I was like, this doesn't look right. And then I realized, no, it isn't right. Huh? Okay, for some reason, TikTok acts really weird on my iPad. That's so funky. Why is it? Huh. Okay, hold on a minute. That's so weird. Why would I think that it has to... Okay, alrighty.
Watch this.
Can I turn this?
Watch this.
Nope. I can't turn it. I can't get it to turn. Hold up. We don't even have it locked. How is it not turning? I can't turn the thing. Damn it. Okay.
Watch this. What's up, baby?
Hey.
You remind me of the 20 letters in the alphabet.
There's 26 letters in the alphabet.
Silly me. How could I forget the U-R-A-Q-T?
Give me a bugger. Give him a bugger. He's still, no, hell no. That's only 25. He's still missing one. He can't count.
I'm sorry, silly me. You can get that D later.
I don't remember where that audio comes from, but I just thought the person animated it really well, but also it was just really funny about talking about puns. Anyway, random side quest. So that's all the rhythm game part. Let's do some more dancing. Y'all can blame Crimson, who came in earlier with a pun. It was probably also a bot. Oh no, this calibration. Why is this one higher? Craziness. Okay. Anyway. Oh, it's this one. Do I tap? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see. Did I not hold it or did I hit too early? Two, three. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 4, 5. 4, 5, 6. 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This partners? Oh. 2. Girl, you gotta tell me when we're doing left and right. Just like freestyle it at the end. Okay, I kind of vaguely remember people talking about this. Turn on the audio for better things. Just making sure it's still working. Okay. Oh my god, I gotta work with other people. Oh, this is horrible. What? Oh no. Turn audio on for better experience. What do you think I'm doing?
It's time to let loose!
Two. What do you mean failed? She goes fast. Oh, they gave me that one. 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Girl, I can't remember all this that fast. Spam the hell out of it! Dang. That wasn't the lowest though. Woo! cool. I don't like this game. See, the problem is my brain is trying to remember all the moves she does, and then by the time I remember, I'm not really supposed to hit a button, and I'm like, oh shoot. It doesn't matter. I just have to get to 6,000 apparently. Wait, what does that even do? How do I get... Oh, I see. That's... Got it. 6,000 it is. Let's go. Which is kind of funny because I think if I win, I literally like can finish this in like 3 runs. Oh, it is too hot for this. It is like way too hot for this. I don't know if it's because it's August, man, but it is like way hotter than it was a few weeks ago. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what was it? Left, right? Down. I like how I'm like one slight beat off, but they're still giving it to me. Rank first. Okay, that time I was laced. Dang! This is gonna take a while. See, this kind of game, I always think of that clip of Jaden Animations where she did it blindfold on that one game. And I'm like, I don't know how you do that. Because to me, this type of game makes no sense. I mean, it makes sense, but well, actually, no, that one doesn't make any sense to me. Because sometimes I'm like, how do you know like what you're supposed to do? My brain can't compute fast enough for that.
3, 2, 1. Dance, dance, dance!
This at least is like a follow me kind of thing. But it's just hitting that beat is definitely difficult. What's player 4 doing? What's 4 doing? Oh my god, I gotta beat player 3. They're like right on my tail. Woo! I successfully hit all the beats. Let's fucking go. Okay, damn, I didn't get that much for being first. The first doesn't do crap. I lied. You would still have to play this like 6 times at least. 5, I guess, technically speaking. I don't know what Player 4 was doing. Player 4 was having the time of their life, that's for sure. But that beat was a lot easier to follow. The other ones are not as easy to follow so far. I don't like how long it takes to load though. But I get it, it's co-op, but still.
How you all doing? Let's have some fun!
I also like that she's like emceeing, yet somehow she's not in any of it. So it's like, what does that matter? I only won because I did the combo. I did not hit all beats though. I definitely hit a failure on one of them, but I guess if they're giving it to me, then I'll take it. Yeah, okay, so I'm a little happy we did the iPad because I don't know how I would have done any of this rhythm stuff without on a regular PC one. That would have been kind of sucky. I think I know how they would do it. Like this one for sure it would be just if I had the controller, probably up down same controls. If it was keyboard, it's probably hitting the main WASD, but I have no idea what the I feel like that'd be difficult.
Started!
was too far behind the other two people that time. See, I only get like 100 less for being third place. That's freaking crazy. I guess them having you do 6 rounds makes sense though, because I haven't done the same song twice. But this thing moves so fast, I don't even know how many stages there actually is. 3, 4. Oh, now we're back to this one. I lied. But I guess technically no, I didn't lie, because if I didn't get so low on that one song, then we would have probably been done by now. Every time at the end when people are freaking out, I'm just thinking, yeah, hit the shit as they spaz out all over the screen. Well, I noticed like one player will always kind of give up near the end and just starts like randomly flaming stuff.
1. Dance, dance, dance!
And I can't tell if it's like they don't know what to do or they just gave up. That was fast. I don't know how you would do this blindfolded though. Ooh. I was only 20 higher than the third place person. Nice. I just like how the ending is Fever is kind of like a freestyle concept. And it's like, but you're right, it's just like spazzing across the screen. Oh, this is like doing nothing for my stomach, guys. My stomach's like 20 times worse now. Oh, God. Ow. Ow. The stress. Oh, now the screen's swaps around. Seriously? I like how they're like, in a few more days. And it's like, a few more days. We have like 13 hours. Cool. Great. Cool event. I will take all of those decorations that I won't do anything with for the next 50 million years of my life. Okay. It is 12 o'clock. Thank you, Mooney, for the posture check. Hiya! Oh, God. That actually does help to stretch a bit. And the hydrate. Hopefully the more Coca-Cola is somewhat helpful. It's really not. I'm just feeling more bloated. I'm gonna feel this tomorrow. Okay. 12 o'clock. I do need to be up early, so I can't stay up too late. But I don't want to like not do this event. At least start it. So I think I'm gonna do that. And the Wonderland thing, I'm just gonna like, if I miss it, I miss it. This is like the 15th one I've missed. So honestly, I don't really care. I sort of care. What's gonna kill me, right? Also, it says from the past, which tells me it's a battle pass. What kills me, I think, is gonna be if I ever finally do actually do this part, and then I'll see like all the stuff that I missed in the past events, and I'm gonna be really pissed off. Hence why I'm kind of like ignoring it. Alright, I should not add another water character, but I'm gonna do it anyway because we're in Fontaine, so therefore I'm going to... What is going on with that butch over there? All the stuff I could possibly do in this game. I'm telling you, partially, again, the one problem is the fact that the game itself is just insanely difficult to want to get into. It's like Tears of the Kingdom. If they just added a couple of quality of life things, then I would be entirely down to play this game all the fucking time. But they don't. So then I just hate playing this game. Is this where I'm supposed to land? Yeah, it is. Okay. Also, it'd be really nice if Farina ever decided to finally join my team, but you know what? She's said no a million times.
They'd be here.
And she's my favorite Archon, and yet for some reason she decided, no, I'm not gonna bless you with my presence. And I'm like, no! I have everybody else but you! And Nahida, I think. But that's fair, I'm not a smart person.
Archon
Happy
above.
what festival?
If it isn't my darling camera operator and clapper loader.
Oh, was this from when we did the film festival like 3 years ago?
I'm guessing you came back to celebrate with us?
I did. Yep. It's been a couple years.
How about you? Even though the last festival had some unexpected hiccups, making the film was still super fun. Since you're all here together like this, you must be planning on entering the competition, right?
Wasn't the last film we stopped some dude from like smuggling something out of the country or something? I just remember it got dark.
Of course. A celebration.
But I also
of the
swear that event was like
entertainment
3 years
industry.
ago.
No one who's anyone would choose to sit this one out. It only happens once a year, after all.
But apparently it's not. We were apparently here last year.
Might be more my speed, but the film festival brings in a lot of orders and boosts brand recognition, so I wasn't going to miss out either.
Did her
A
voice
few
change?
new awards have been added this year too. Best Director, Best Costume Design, oh, and Best Camera Operation.
Ooh, sounds
Everybody's
like we've
voice
got
get
work to do.
deeper.
Come on, tell us. What's Musketeer Pictures film gonna be about?
Oh, about that.
What's wrong, Xavier? What's with that look? Oh, man. You weren't scammed by some shady investor
His name is
again, were
Xavier?
you?
Wouldn't it be Xavier?
Even I'm not naive enough to fall for something like that again. Besides, thanks to the fine people here, Musketeer Pictures has more than enough funds to shoot without investors.
Nice.
And yet problems persist.
Huh? What do you mean?
Yeah, so what's the problem? Are we stopping? Are we stopping a
Well,
crime again?
We were planning to replicate our past success and shoot a film based on a popular novel. But as we were holding auditions for the female lead earlier today, a striking young mademoiselle wandered in by accident. Her disposition was simply ethereal. The look in
Oh,
her
it's Columbia.
eyes somewhat melancholic. Oh, I wish you could have been there. The awe I felt can scarcely be put to words.
I like how all he had to say was she was ethereal, and immediately I'm like, Columbia?
You had to be there, friend. No matter where she stood, it was as if her surroundings, even the air itself, turned into the perfect shot.
Wait, isn't she?
Guess you found your lead actress then?
Isn't she? You know.
No, quite the opposite. My script is entirely unworthy of her.
Wait. I mean, I haven't done the main story, but isn't she kind of like? Am I allowed to say that word on stream? Didn't she like you know, moon goddess herself? You know what I'm saying? Like Avatar? Wait, what was the moon goddess's name? Actually, what was the moon princess's name? What was her name? I was gonna say Suki, but I was like, no, Suki's the other girl that Sokka was into. Oh my god, I can't believe I don't remember what... Princess Yui? Yui? Was it Yui or Yue? Yui? I think it was Yui. That sounds more right. Huh? You know, she go up into the moon to become the moonfish, moon goddess, you know? No, I don't know. I haven't played the main story, guys. I don't know.
Nevertheless, I couldn't help but approach the mademoiselle to ask about her background and what brought her to Fontaine.
What did she say?
You
Sadly, she said her best friend was gone. After returning to
Her
her
best
own
friend is
homeland
gone.
not too long ago, she decided to visit where her friend was from to remember them better.
Oh yeah, she also
no
went.
wonder she looked sad.
Yes, but that's when it struck me. Why not cast her as the lead in a film centered around her search for this old friend?
Huh? You're gonna rewrite the whole script? But is there even enough time? Isn't the prep work super complicated? We might not finish.
You know, speaking of Avatar, the new movie is out. If you've been on the internet, you will know that the movie was technically out months ago, but it wasn't officially out. Mind you, it was illegally out. Can I say that on stream? Natsu might have like peaked between worlds. We'll put it that way. So it's really funny watching people watch it now, and they're like, wow, this movie was crazy, and dang, and all the edits and all that, and I'm like, yeah, this was the first time Natsu's ever seen it. I definitely did not peak between worlds. Did not do that. Absolutely not. Oh, wow, I couldn't imagine. But then it was funny because it's even kind of reaching, you know, normal people. Because I have some friends who used to watch, you know, we just used to watch Nickelodeon stuff, and now it's like, dang, this is our adulthood now. And it's funny because they were telling me about it, and I'm like, yeah, you know, it's crazy that they're adults now, and just like we are, and all that. Wow. And then I had the craziest dream that the movie was completely different, and that it was about Zuko. Link or something from Zelda? And like Katara was Princess Zelda or something? And they had to go to the like different temples, but it was like, yeah, the wind temple and the water temple and the fire temple. You know, there wasn't an earth temple, but I think there was technically an earth temple, but it was like the wood temple or something. You know, like the forest temple in like Zelda. Yeah, and it was just like the two of them like going around collecting the sacred stones to beat the boss. And I was like, you know, they didn't give Zuko enough screen time. Like, I can't believe I'm putting up Zutara. Like, what?
Think about the difficulties we faced with the two musketeers.
And it's not even like
We
the
had to
top
start from
thing
scratch
anymore.
back
That
then,
movie
too.
was so
I'd
not
say we're
Zutara
ahead
at
of the
all.
game
It was
this
like
time.
20%.
Guess so, but
Don't worry, Paimon.
Like
Chiori and I
80%
have
Sokka and
evaluated
Zuko.
the proposal, and we support
Toph and
Xavier's
Zuko.
decision.
I won't really need to start on the costumes until the cast is finalized, so it's not too much extra work for me.
Oh, fair mademoiselles. How can I ever
Okay, but
thank
everybody
you?
was buff in that movie.
Finishing
Everyone
the
was buff.
script would be
Everyone
a
was so
start.
buff. Which is
You
fair.
know,
They're war
compared
heroes,
to
but
a
like,
commercial
damn.
popcorn flick, I do prefer the idea of shooting a
I wish I could
more
say that much in shape
artistic
after in my
film.
adult.
One that leaves a profound and lingering impact in the hearts of the audience.
I agree. True trendsetters are the people who dare to go against the grain.
Isn't that the point of Transcenders?
leave it to Director Farina to have a vision. Honestly, though, the artistic passion of everyone at Musketeer Pictures is inspiring. Anyway, now that we've heard so much about this lead actress, Paimon's gotta know who it is.
She's right behind me, isn't she? Oh my god!
Columbina! What are you doing here?
What? I forgot that Genshin does this to me. It will randomly go, so hey, you haven't met this person because you haven't played the game. Let me just remind you who it is. The former third seed of the Fatui Harbingers. Honestly, is anybody in the Fatui anymore? I feel like everybody left. They all went like dip. Here's my 2-week resignation.
Hello. I was just walking past when I heard you talking about me, so I came over.
Huh? You know Miss Columbina?
Of course! Wait a second.
Is it Columbina? Like a
Columbina is the
column?
actress who inspired the whole rewrite?
You mean it's Columbina, not Columbia? Wait. No, I guess that makes no. Wait, no. Wait, does it? Columbia? Isn't that a state? It's a sportswear company that so wait, so Columbia, is Columbia located in the US? It is. Okay, I'm not crazy. It's also in South America, that makes sense. No wait, that's Colombia. Would it really be Columbina? Is that really how you pronounce it? What? Okay, Mooney, am I crazy? What are these name pronunciations? Is it my pronunciations or their pronunciations? Because their pronunciations to me seems crazier. Why would it be Columbina? Because then wouldn't you say like Columbia is Columbia? Who calls it Columbia? Hold on. This is just like when Tainari came out and everybody was like, it's Tignori, and this is the Tagnori. Tignori, Tainari. Okay, Google Translate. What would you personally call the name? What? Columbina? Ah, okay, alright, maybe it is. The game. I think all the names are silly. All the names are weirdly silly. It's also horrible names for somebody with dyslexia. Because I still call Olachino. Cappuccino. What is her name? Olachino? Okay, her name is something that you see in other games though. Isn't there an Olachino in Arknights? Wait, there is, right? No. Am I crazy? Is there an Olachino somewhere? That name is in another game. Olachino. But to me, when I read it fast, I think it's Olachino. Oh. Okay, so then is Xavier or is it Abier? Xavier! What? This game is giving me gaslighting. Wait, do they butcher the Japanese names? I can't remember. And then the other girl's name is Sadrone? Sadrone, right? We'll see what they say when she shows up.
Yeah.
Paimon, why'd you give her a once-over?
Wait, so did you make the trip by yourself, Columbina?
Yes. I mentioned how I wanted to visit other nations once things settled down in Notcry, remember? So I went to the curatorium to ask Never for advice. She told me about the film festival in Fontaine and said it might be fun to visit. I spoke to Lauma before I left too.
Wait a minute.
And she thought it was a great idea to get out for a bit. It's just, I received quite different travel advice from the two of them.
Oh? How so?
Well, Lauma told me to go out and experience new things and make new friends.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me the sleeves on her dress
What a
do not go
wonderful
around her
suggestion.
arms?
That's how a trip should be.
What about Nefer?
She said go conquer the world.
She said, don't trust anyone and don't talk to strangers.
Yep, that sounds like her.
That's
I
accurate.
can understand that too. It shows this Nefer cares about you a great deal, Miss Columbina.
Yes, so I plan on combining their advice. All I need to do is turn strangers into friends, and then I can talk to them.
Hey, that's actually like pretty reasonable thinking.
Kinda makes sense, but also not.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, Chiori. Oh, look who's back. Happy Fontanalia Festival, you two.
So they can say Chiori correctly, but they can't say...
Oh, looks like we have a superstar in our midst. How about an autograph, Big Shot?
Haha, very funny.
Jeez. Guys, it's been 5 seconds.
All settled then?
Yep, the Duke gave his blessing, and I cleared it with the Udex. During the festival, inmates with good behavior will get a chance to spend some time on the outside.
Under the stringent supervision of the Special Patrol, of course.
Riley! It's been a while. Happy Fontanalia Festival.
Does that mean Veronique and her brother will be at the festival?
Who?
During a specific window of time, sure. Doesn't hurt to give the inmates something to look forward to. A little sun'll do them some good, I think. This is a friend from your travels, I'm guessing. Thought I heard something along those lines.
Hooray! We should make some introductions, huh? Chevros, Risley, this is Columbina. A friend
Columbia.
we met in Notcry.
Welcome to Fontaine, Miss Columbina. I bet the weather's been quite an adjustment.
she just punch him?
And not the good kind, I take it.
No, I quite like it. It's a lot warmer than Not Cry.
Then what was the punch for?
Oh, should I not have done that? The flowers that bloom here are so vibrant, and the people are so kind. I just wanted to become friends as fast as possible.
Ah, so that was meant as a gesture of friendship. Is that right, Miss Columbina?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what friends do?
Right. Might have been a bit premature in this instance, though. Your friend here is quite the character.
To be fair, she put nothing past that punch. And I'm fairly certain if she wanted to, she could have shot Wisely straight into the moon. So that was definitely a like fist bump kind of punch. But it was so cute. She doesn't get out much.
Good thing we said something. You weren't seriously gonna go around punching every single person in Fontaine, were you?
No, just the ones I wanted to be friends with.
That's not... what Paimon's trying to say is, maybe keep the punches to a minimum until after you're friends with someone.
So they can be
If you
ready
say
for the
so.
punch. Where is she getting punches from, though?
You're quite the character, Miss Columbina.
So, are we friends?
Also, for her to punch the guy who's literally
Of course.
like in charge
Any
of
friend
like
the
the
traveler
prison.
is a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Oof.
Are we also punching Wisely? Oh my god.
When it comes to friends, you sure know how to pick 'em.
So Miss Columbina
Why
is the lead
is-
actress I've been hearing so much about. The whole
Why is
thing
Aether
about
still
her
not voiced?
aura is starting to make more sense.
You gonna be part of the film this time too, Shivers?
That
Wasn't
was the
she last
plan.
time?
But now that Mr. Xavier has changed the direction, I don't think I'm in quite as many scenes. It's all for the best, though. A different crew asked me to help consult on some of their musket work.
Oh, sounds like our trusty musketeer is as popular as ever.
I'm just going where I'm needed. I'm more than willing to help with whatever this production needs as well.
Ah, well, speaking of, would you happen to know if there are scenic locations around the court of Fontaine that other crews haven't booked?
The festival's pretty popular this year, so there's not a lot left. You might just have to talk it over with the other productions and see if they'll let you squeeze in here and there.
I just remembered. Speaking of finding scenic locations. Wait, I wrote it down. Hold on. Because I was debating between this and Wuwa because there's something. Oh. Oh. Whoop. Oop. Aha! I forgot there's a camera event in Wuwa that ends in 3 days. The returning share date event in... Oh no, that's 30 days. Enfield has a return share event thing. That's also 30 days. You know what else ends in 3 days? Ghost Frontline 2! Aha! The whole anniversary event that's been available for 30 plus days. We're not gonna talk about that right now.
Having trouble finding a filming location?
Yes, we made a last-minute decision to go down a different route, so the indoor locations we reserved are no longer a good fit.
Just put a green screen.
It looks like all of the best outdoor spots have been taken.
Put a green screen.
You know, I might know a place. Good views, good atmosphere, and no production team has snatched it up.
Is it?
That sounds perfect. Where is it?
Is it in the prison?
You want me to reveal it just like that? Come on, let it be a surprise.
It's in the prison, isn't it?
As much as that sounds riveting, I think we should divide and conquer. You go do that, and Director Farina and I will take Miss Columbina around the city to discuss lighting and styling. Is that all right with you, Miss Columbina?
Traveler?
I wonder if they like. I know they've mentioned it before. I know that some of the voice actors have mentioned it, that they're kind of like told the direction for voicing, but the direction for the way the voice should sound, not so much like, oh, you have to say the name like this, but they're also very like exactly the same pronunciation for names. I'm just like, how does that happen? How do you all know to say it like that and not go, are you sure? Are you sure that's how we're supposed to say this name?
Yeah, everyone here is our friend. So don't worry about a thing and just focus on enjoying your trip.
Okay.
All right, then the Traveler and I will go check out this potential filming location. It might even give me some inspiration for the new script.
I'll leave this to the Duke then. Until later, everyone. Maybe we'll run into each other on set.
Okay then. Lead the way, Risley. Paimon's not built
To be
for
fair though,
suspense.
it took me a while to get
Let's
used to
get this
Risley's
show on
name
the
too.
road.
Who said anything about roads?
Huh?
We're taking a train. Okay, I don't care what anybody says. I like Columbia. I'm calling her Columbia. Columbina. Columbia. Okay, I see why they. Okay, alright, I get it now. Okay, I kind of see the point. I see it a tad, because it's kind of hard to go into Columbina. I don't know. Anyway, I like her. I like her character and her design. I don't care what people say. Maybe that opinion would change if I actually did the main story. Oh, are we swimming? Was this boat here before?
No way! You brought the winglet up to the surface?
Okay, so this boat wasn't here
Quite the
before.
grand backdrop for a film, don't you think?
Paimon's more focused on the fact that this thing is supposed to be underwater, inside the fortress of Millipede.
Which I haven't
True.
done.
And keeping up with the maintenance on a vessel this big is a lot of work. It takes a crazy amount of manpower just to keep it up and running.
Wait, actually, how is it up?
Paimon kind of thought it just sat there until you needed it.
Oh, wait. I think
I wish it
think
were
it's my
that
other
simple.
account that's currently
The
in.
truth is, the maintenance costs
the
on this thing
fortress.
are substantial. So we decided to rent it out during the festival to earn some extra mora. Besides, the inmates are the ones who keep it in good shape. Seeing the fruits of their labor put to use is a good form of social rehabilitation for them.
Huh. You've really thought this through. What do you think, Xavier? Is this a good place to shoot?
Xavier.
Ah, I've got it! Good messieurs and mademoiselles, I've got it!
Interesting that Xavier
Take that as a yes.
is the film person in
beginning
this
is the
game,
hardest part,
and
the
Xavier
opening of this film
in
has been eluding
Lads
me, but now I
had an
know
event
just how it
where
should
he's
start.
an actor.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks for bringing
Very
us here,
interesting.
Risley.
Don't thank me just yet. This isn't quite a done deal.
Huh?
Why not?
Not a done deal as in someone already rented it out? You said no other production teams had snatched it up.
We owe him something.
This person isn't affiliated with a production team. The rental fee was high enough to scare off plenty of other film crews, but she didn't blink. Made
Oh,
quite the
I see.
generous offer, and didn't even attempt to haggle.
Do you know what she plans to use it for? I'd like to at least have a rough idea before going in to negotiate.
I didn't ask for the details, but I did see what looked like a fishing permit and a business license on her desk. My guess is she's planning on using it for some kind of restaurant or aquarium.
A floating restaurant is sure to attract people. But an aquarium sounds cool, too. The views from the ship make it a great spot for a date.
Are you sure she's not
winglet
just
might
using
not
it to
be
go
under my
fishing?
command right now, but it's always nice to see her admired.
A film is sure to drum up some good publicity as well. I do hope we can work something out with the current captain.
Well, guess we should head over and talk things out then.
Best of luck.
It kind of sounds to me like she's just taking the boat out for fishing. Which is a very expensive fishing trip, but I mean... if it was the only boat. So wait, can I do stuff on here before the boat... Will the boat disappear? Hold on. Wait. Wait. Okay, this is a permanent event quest. Thank God. So that means it will stay. The rewards though will not. I don't know what the concept is with that, but for some reason it did. Okay, whatever. The point is, this area will not disappear once the event is over. However, the rest of it will. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. I don't know why they can't just do permanent events the same way everybody else does. Literally, they're even their own games, but you know, it's fine. We won't talk about that. Genshin, the unlovable child of Hoyoverse.
The Winglet seems even bigger up close. The rooms are so spacious. Wonder who rented it out. Hello? Anyone there?
I thought she went through the floor for a second. I was like, I don't think that was supposed to happen.
Perhaps the captain had business to attend to elsewhere.
But why rent such a massive boat just to have it sit here without even leaving so much as a note? Let's try again. Anyone there? Hello?
Seriously? Right now? What is it gonna take to get some decent sleep around here? Is a nap too much to ask for?
Mood. Mood.
Sorry, the aquarium's closed for the... Huh?
I didn't realize her voice was so deep. Okay, I don't know how to say her name either, so I'm gonna wait for somebody to say it.
Lolly?
Okay, that wasn't what I expected.
Hold on. Hold on. Oh, this is just great. How am I gonna go out dressed like this? What happened to my regular clothes?
Huh? I think they got shifted out for the outfit.
The wash! I put them in the wash after I drank too much and fell
Oh my
into
gosh,
the
she's so
fountain.
animated.
Oh, this can't be happening. Am I seriously gonna go out like this?
Think we might have caught her at a bad time?
No crap! Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. What? Did I even look at her? I like how the first thing that pops up on Google is literally how to pronounce her name. Mood. Because I wouldn't either. Wait, the wiki tells you how long ago her last banner was? Okay, anyway. Oh, it also tells you what kind of character roles. Why is this not in the game? Do you know how nice that would be to see, like, oh, the character's roles as being an off-field support survivability character? Like, that would be so nice. The frick? Okay, anyway, not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for voice actors. Skylar Davenport. Wow, they have a lot going on. I didn't know that. Okay. Skylar Davenport. The voice was giving anime vibes, and I went, ooh, I've definitely, like, just heard that voice somewhere. Also, they are non-binary. I did not know that. That's cool. Ooh, they were in Fate Trigger. Okay, there, let's see. Legend of Heroes, Moon Factory. Wait, Legend of Heroes. Legend of Heroes is... What game is that? So living. I played too many games. Are they really March 7th? Wait, for real? That's like a huge difference in voice. Oh, they also do a lot of Nikkei characters. There are Arcana, Mana, Idol, Ocean, and Billerado. Interesting. I actually know some of those characters because I have them. Oh, there was Zuza! Okay, alright. I know who it is then. Well, also Bianca and Punishing Grey Raven. That makes sense. This is a crazy range. Okay, I don't know the other characters, but I was definitely just watching I've Been Killing Slimes for 300 Years, so that's probably where I heard it from.
Lolly.
I don't want to hear
what?
it.
Hear what?
A
See what? Hear what?
word about what I'm wearing. No comments. None. Is that clear?
Oh, yep. Crystal.
What'd she say? Sorry, I was reading Mooney's comment. A single word about what I'm wearing. No comments about it. I can say it looks good or it looks cute. I was gonna go with the it looked good, but now I'm thinking that sounds a little... Coming from Aether, it sounds a little, like, suggestive. No, they both sound suggestive. I don't know.
Huh? No, wait, I told you not to say anything! What was...
Are you reading my thoughts?
His thoughts. I heard his thoughts.
Oh.
How could I forget about that?
Has she been able to do that?
Oh, this is so embarrassing. I seemed a little too pleased to get that compliment, didn't I? Wait, the mind reading went both ways. Does that mean the traveler's hearing all this too?
Aether.
Oh, you clearly did.
Caught.
Huh? What did we do? Paimon's not following.
Nothing. It's nothing. Let's just move on. Did you need something?
I can sort of hear March 7th. Okay.
You're not here alone, I see.
Hello, I'm Xavier, a film
Xavier.
director and producer from Fontaine. I meant to introduce myself sooner, I just didn't want to, interrupt.
No wonder we ran into each other in Fontaine of all places. You must also be in town for the festival then.
That's right. We're helping Xavier with his film.
Xavier.
In fact, We were hoping to shoot some scenes on this boat. You're the one who rented it out, right, Seed Lolly?
Me? Rent a boat? I wish I had that kind of spare cash floating around. Not to mention the spare time. Don't get the wrong idea, though. I'm not here to sail off into the sunset and live out some cushy retirement life, okay?
Are you sure about
I'm
that?
not that old.
Then why you dress like... how did you end up staying aboard the Winglet?
Well, I heard one of my favorite light novels was getting turned into a film, so I came to Fontaine to catch the premiere. Originally, I booked a room near the Opera Epiclese, but I'm quite particular about where I sleep these days. I think it's an age thing. And that bed? Oh, I just couldn't sleep in it. I tried to find a different hotel, but with the festival, everything was completely booked. Just as I was worried I'd have to sleep under a bridge or something, I happened to spot a help wanted sign on the side of the road.
Oh, so you're here to take care of the boat?
No, I was hired to man the front desk. The pay is a bit low, but food and drinks are covered. And it includes room and board during the festival. Plus, the job is simple. So I thought I'd give it a shot.
And you thought you could take a nap?
They actually thought you'd be a good fit, huh?
What? You don't think I'm cut out for it? All I have to do is tell people the aquarium isn't open yet. Other than that, I'm free to do whatever I want. It's a pretty sweet gig.
Couldn't you just put a sign?
Yeah, I was also kinda shocked. But it's not a lie. Head downstairs and see for yourselves. There's nothing but empty tanks. Not a marine animal in sight.
That's gonna change in
Did
5
your
minutes.
boss mention anything about being open to film crews using this space? Our production was hoping to film on the deck for a few scenes.
No. That never came up. You could just ask her.
I think it's Ilya
she's
bedtime.
around?
Enjoy the rest of your
What kind
stream.
of
Don't
person
stay up
is
too
she?
late. Thank you,
We should know what
Ilya.
we're heading
Yeah,
into.
it's gonna be Natsu time for sleep soon too.
She's
I'ma do the same
nice
thing
enough,
and
I
go
suppose.
to bed.
Pretty reasonable, too. Even
Oh, my
offered for me to
tummy
move to a
still
bigger
hurts.
cabin if I was too cramped. Back at the Masters of the Nightwind, I'm used to being the one giving orders. But working under her doesn't feel like being bossed around. She seems to respect what I think.
That's good.
Wow,
That's a
she
good
sounds
boss
like a
quality.
great boss.
She did tell me she'd rather not be disturbed, though. She's been working on an important project, so I'd keep it brief.
Got it. Thanks for the heads up.
Let me just
All
go
right,
get
the
Columbino
captain's quarters
quick.
are this way. I can take... Wait. But I'm wearing... whatever. I doubt she'll care. Just follow me.
It's kind of funny that she
Miss
kind of actually looks a
Guillotine?
little like Moch.
These visitors were hoping to ask you about something.
Guillotine. It's Sardone. Sardone?
I thought I said to limit the interruptions. Just tell them the aquarium is still...
Sandrone.
Sandrone?
What?
You're here!
What? Zach?
Huh?
Dude,
You
voice.
know each
What's his
other?
name?
Are you okay, Sandrone? Do you still remember us?
Suddenly the traveler has his voice back for 5 seconds.
We all missed you so much.
Miss Seat Lolly, why don't you escort this gentleman to the reception area for a cup of tea? I have something to discuss with these two in private.
Ah, I see. Right this way, Mr. Xavier.
Save you. The Zach.
Sandrone?
What is his last name? Aguilera? Does that
I
calculate
really can't
jump
go
scare
anywhere
for
without
5
running into
seconds?
you two, can I?
Are you okay?
Why is he
During the
suddenly
battle, your
voicing
core-
things?
It was...
Destroyed by that bastard Dottore. That's right. But as you can see, I'm fine now. No major issues. Or at least, there shouldn't be. Oh, what
Well,
a relief!
they significantly changed your outfit, which is
Come
disappointing.
back to see your friends!
Now that I have the chance, I just want to say... Thank you for saving me.
Huh? Don't get the wrong idea. I only saved you so we could complete that formula and defeat Dottore once and for all. Even if he did crawl back from the grave to make us all miserable again.
He came back again. Are you
That
fucking
doesn't
kidding me?
matter. You're still a hero.
All right. But it wasn't just me. All I did was lend my brilliant mind to the cause and take care of one part of the plan. Although, I'm not denying it would have fallen apart without me.
Yeah, she had to do it so she could become a playable
You got that
character.
right. You're amazing. But how did you go from a, you know,
Scrap metal.
From a lifeless pile of scrap to looking like this?
well, I was trying to put it a bit more gently, but yeah.
Where do I even start?
Oh, good. They'll show you the old outfit. Because I was gonna say, I think it's significantly different, is it not?
Curse it all! Where am I? Did we do it? How much time has passed? I'm not in one of that lunatic's experimental labs, am I? Wait, Fontanian decor. Books from the Research Institute. Phew. One thing at a time. Initiate self-diagnostics. Assess the extent of the damage.
I will say, okay, her eyes were different then. I was gonna say, I don't remember them
Then
glowing
reconstruct available action modules.
with like the little
Severe damage to the
mech
core.
in them.
Dottore, you bastard. Polonia? Polonia, wake up! Activate! You're in even worse shape than me. Internal gears and energy circuits are barely intact. Extreme damage to the core, just like me. Rebooting is off the table. Even if I could repair the damage, I don't know if... You used up all your critical energy in those final moments, didn't you? To protect the core of that guy in the hat, and the numerological array. Wait, the array. Yes! The prototype is still here. But can I even run it in this state? Whatever. I have to try. I just need to confirm one thing. Activate the numerological array. Connect the computing core to my body. Just like I thought. It needs too much computing power. Cut off power supply to all functions except the thinking module. Please. I just need to ask one question. Initiate query regarding the 3 Moon Sisters. How many living moon goddesses are there in possession of the Trilunar Authority?
Okay, now she's starting to lose me on.
1. It worked. You did it, Columbina. You made it back. But
So wait, she was supposed to
How
be
did
dead?
I survive? The self-diagnostics showed
I'm
damage
gonna have to
severe
do this
enough
main
to shut
story
me
at
down
some
for
point.
good. What triggered the reboot? Huh? A built-in message, only visible after a court reboot. The final gift. Lynn, were you the one who gave me the second chance?
Who?
But why now? What activated it? What is that? A vision? Wait, no. It's a stellar linchpin?
A what? Okay, now they're just making plot holes.
A stellar linchpin? What's that?
Okay, they are making
You
one.
can think of it as a rare kind of vision. As for what causes one to manifest, well, that's still unknown.
They are literally making a plot hole. They're just like, how can we possibly, like, reason that she came back? They're like, well, we could say she fixed herself. And they're like, yeah, but let's think about it from a lore-wise, because there's going to be people who do deeper dives, and they're going to be like, that doesn't make any sense. And they're like, we got to figure something out. We got to figure something out. What can we do? We'll make a fake kind of vision. We don't know how it happens, but it happens. It's like, what? Also, yeah, she also changed her outfit. Like, what? I'm looking at a Reddit post that has both of the designs on it. I will say... Okay, let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Hold up. Whoa. Why does it give me so many things? Okay. This one? Oh, allow? Okay. Okay, so I will say that I feel like we're just gonna address the elephant in the room real fast. Okay, I agree with a lot of the community who believes that her old outfit was better than her new outfit. I think that was sort of the consensus a lot of people were feeling. If there's one problem I have with Hoyo's designs, particularly Genshin's, is that they love putting people in short stuff, and I'm like, give me longer skirts. Like, give me shorts or things that are longer. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it would be nice. I personally think longer stuff, like if you have the trail, even just like a coat that goes down to like mid calf knee, what's the bottom part of your leg, whatever that is, above the ankle, like, is nice. Just something that's sort of long. You can have short dresses. I'm not saying you can't, but like, look at the length of difference, right? Because the new outfit is like way more of a, like, I mean, they're both maidish looking, but that one's just like, I mean, it's like she's just wearing an apron, right? Like, they could have at least made the trail a little longer or something. I get that it wouldn't be combat ready, but like, they could have done something to make it a 10. I'm not too upset about the color change. I do kind of like the way that the top part of the corset was originally, and given that that is red, I feel like that would have made more sense to keep, but they decided, nah, we're gonna make it gold, and that doesn't make any sense. It's like the tops of the two corsets should have been swapped. I like the V on the collar of the neck, but I like the hair. I think the hair is an upgrade. The eyes, now that I can see them up close, make a lot more sense. But it's the skirt, man. It's the skirt that just doesn't make any sense. And then they gave her the most basic leggings. And the back is like the back is where all the design went into, you know, on both of them. Like, it's definitely like a lot more design on the back. I don't think either is necessarily better than the other. I think the problem with me with the new one is that it's just so similar to a lot of the other characters. You know, like the way that it used to be looked a lot more original than the way they've made it. Like, the way they've made it now, it just looks like they just scrapped it off of like 4 or 5 other characters with similar like ruffles and sleeves and stuff. I think that's what bothers me. Is just that it just feels reused, and the other one seemed a lot more original looking. But I get why they changed the colors also so that it matches the new robot she has, but like there's some aspects of it. I would just mostly the length. The length for me is the main thing. I just wish they would really freaking bring back the length, because the length would have made more sense to me. But, you know, that's just my opinion.
But in Snezhnaya, or in Afatui's research at least, it's believed to have some connection to the third descender.
Oh, okay. All right, fine.
Third descender? We knew his remains were used to create the Gnosis, but this is the first we're hearing about a stellar linchpin.
You knew about the remains? Right, of course. Look who I'm talking to. Yes, the Heavenly Principles used the remains of the third descender to create the 7 Gnosis as a means to consolidate the Archon system. Visions result from that same system, so extrapolating from there, it's clear that the manifestation of a vision is also, to some extent, related to the third descender. Still following?
This is like the island that the monster's bones were made off of in Owl House. Not really, but it's close. Anyway.
For those that wield them, visions serve as a means to channel elemental power. The same is true of stellar linchpins. The difference is that, when wielding elemental energy, stellar linchpin users often exhibit a unique kind of power that seems to come from beyond to that.
In other words, we've made a vision so that we can make sure that it makes sense why some characters are slightly more powerful than the regular characters that have regular visions.
It's believed that, when a stellar linchpin manifests, impurities from the remains of the third descender get fixed in place.
Who would have figured this out with research anyway?
To be the source of the strange power I just mentioned.
We've heard that visions can appear when someone has a really strong wish or desire. Stellar linchpins sound kind of similar, so does that mean...
Huh? Oh, don't look at me like that. I've never had any grand wishes or aspirations. Just a list of things that drive me up the wall. So if you're asking why this thing appeared, I have no clue. All I know is that without it, the gift Alen left me, this built-in second chance, never would have triggered. The damage to my core was too severe. But thanks to the stellar linchpin's manifestation, it did trigger. And after my core rebooted, I was able to repair the damage to my body. I also managed to import the numerological array, along with some of Polonia's surviving algorithms, into this form.
You would think that, like... I mean, maybe there was a reason why he couldn't do this, but, you know, before she was introduced, a lot of us thought that she had multiple puppets, and therefore she had multiple bodies to swap between, kind of like, it's not how they say that his name. Detour, PDF. But like, wouldn't it make more sense if the creature guy had given her like a backup in case she got damaged, you know, like have a backup that she could just transport herself to. It seems to me like if it happens again, that's it.
Wait, does that mean Polonia is...
Yes. Unfortunately, Polonia is beyond repair.
Unfortunately, we just thought it wouldn't be a great idea to have a big hulking robot guy be her partner, so therefore we made a woman. The other slight problem with this concept, but you know what?
We're so sorry to hear that. But you also mentioned something about a final gift?
We're not gonna talk about it.
Yes. Alen often spoke to me about wishes and desires when he was alive. I suppose he thought there might come a day when I wished for something, and was willing to sacrifice my own life to fulfill it. So he left me a chance to start over.
Why would she know about... Also, that's so cute that the flowers are behind Aether's hair. Looks like it's in his hair.
No, never.
Ow.
Alen once said I was his proudest masterpiece. That might sound boastful coming from me, but it's also an undeniable fact. After Alen died, I started studying how Polonia and I worked. Polonia is essentially a computational machine, so it wasn't difficult to figure out the mechanical principles there.
Also, why she couldn't have made a backup of both of them.
That's when Alen, the Lord Artificer's true greatness, struck me once again. I attempted to imitate it when I created Catherine, but in the end, she turned out to be nothing more than a superficial replica.
Yeah, she's made 7 different Catherines. How the fuck? I mean, I get it. I saw fans talk about it, that they were like, Polonia is made of parts that only... Okay, I don't believe his name is Elaine would have, but I still can't believe she can have like a backup body ready.
What? But his creation skill, Catherine, is super impressive. We were shocked when we first found out she was a puppet.
I don't think many people were shocked.
A
lot of people figured it out pretty quickly.
Create. Some of the mechanical principles of my own core are still a complete mystery to me. Keeping that gift hidden wasn't even a challenge for him. Just a shame I had to waste it on fighting Dottore. I just couldn't stand the thought of him coming out on top.
I do like the sparkliness in her headband and stuff. Like I said, the eyes are cool. I like that. Aether, why are you doing the link movement?
If you put it that way, the world owes me a whole lot then, doesn't it?
Wait, but all this still doesn't explain what you're doing here. Risley said you rented the ship and even had some kind of fishing permit?
That's because I'm trying to go back to the place Alen and I lived when he was alive. My former home, I suppose you could say. The second chance wasn't the only part of the gift. According to the message, Alen left me a few other things that are stored in the house we shared together. I'm hoping that whatever he left me can help fix certain anomalies in my rebooted core.
I am really sad I didn't
and help me understand why I received a stellar linchpin.
I don't think I had anything to pull with, though. That was a slight problem, but like...
What does that have to do
I'm
with
sad
fishing?
that I'm gonna have to wait a while till I can see her banner again. Try to get her.
Did you forget that the water levels have been rising for centuries? I can't just go back to the place I used to live because now it's underwater.
Couldn't you swim to it?
Oh, right.
With the rising water levels and changes in terrain, it's not just a matter of finding where it is, but also clearing away any sediment or debris. But Fontaine law prohibits unauthorized individuals and organizations from excavating underwater ruins. A Melazine caught me the minute I even made an attempt.
Why not apply for authorization then?
That would be cheaper.
And face the endless slog of Fontanian bureaucracy. No thanks. Besides, I'm a Fatui harbinger. The diplomatic implications alone would be enough to give the gestionnaires at the Palais Mermonia a headache.
Why are they able to say
fishing
that
permit, on
correctly?
the other hand, isn't difficult to obtain at all. Minimal paperwork required. And under the name Guillotin, the application was a cinch.
So you're
Did she just say
exploiting a
guillotine?
legal loophole?
Isn't it guillotine? I can't. This game's good. I'm gonna make a disclaimer right now. I have a horrible way of reading things. That being said, if I mispronounce something in Genshin, it's because I believe that is the correct way to say it, and I don't believe entirely in Genshin's dub. End of disclaimer.
Am I? That underwater home belongs to me. If I happen to chance upon it while doing some fishing, what's the issue with that? Of course, I do have to catch some fish to put in the aquarium, just in case the gestionnaires come to check up on things. That's also the reason I hired someone to man the front desk.
Huh? But isn't that kind of a waste? He went to all the trouble of getting a business license and rented out this giant ship. Just for show?
If you want to run an aquarium that bad, be my guest. Use the facilities however you want. I'm certainly not going to stop you. All I want is to go back home and see what other gifts Alain wanted me to inherit. Hold on. Enough about me. What are you two even doing here?
Hey, you need to go see your friend. I mean girlfriend. I mean friend. I mean girlfriend. She's so animated.
Seriously? They've been in there forever. The reaction when they saw each other was strange, to say the least. They're lucky I was nice enough to leave the room and give them some space.
Why is she so animated?
I'm the one who gets to kick people out. I just want to know what they're talking about. Should I cast a little eavesdropping spell? Oh, no, what am I thinking? I'm Granny Eastley, the great shaman of the Masters of the Nightwind. I can't do something like that. This is just ridiculous.
90% of the budget went into her
Where's their
animations.
respect for their elders?
Ah, here they are.
Were you back there arguing or something? What took you so long?
You know, her, the green-haired Miko-looking character from Sumeru, Sandrone, and I feel like I'm missing somebody, would make great teams together because Jesus, they're so similar yet different at the same time.
The two of you are already acquainted with Miss Guillotin, then?
Oh,
Is that really...
But don't worry, we got everything sorted. Sandrone agreed to let us shoot on the ship, but
I guess because it doesn't have the
she's not
E.
here.
Maybe it is
When
Guillotin.
she's not here?
That's right.
You'll excuse me if I didn't exactly ask for this little reunion. I wasn't planning on seeing anyone. Like I said,
Oh, that's his
my
last
core
name,
is
I
severely
see.
damaged. Even with the gift, there are anomalies that are making things unstable.
Guillotin.
I don't even know
That
if I
still
can
doesn't sound like what
continue to
they're saying.
function without issues. So the priority is to fix these anomalies and get answers to my own questions. Then I can see the people that need seeing.
Anyway, just let Sandrone know when you plan to film Xavier, and she'll, steer clear.
I do hope I'm not causing Miss Guillotin too much trouble.
She doesn't want anyone else to know she's here.
Understood. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Oh, and see Lolly?
Huh? You mean Miss Gyotan?
Suddenly I can't speak.
What does she want? Oh, please don't let it be about the pajamas. What? The seventh of the Fatui Harbingers? Why are you telling me all this?
I asked the traveler about you, and I've decided it's best to be open in this instance.
Because she can read her
I
mind.
understand if you would rather not work for a Harbinger. Regardless, the room on the ship is yours to keep. You're an acquaintance of the traveler, and I plan to honor that.
Wait, she's actually nice?
What would happen
It's
if I'd
not a
actually
problem.
put the Traveler
The captain
as my
also worked
username?
for the Fatui, and he helped Natlan a great deal. We know that there are good people among your ranks. Besides, I've been around long enough to know what it means to earn one's keep. This isn't Natlan, and I don't expect special treatment. Besides, sitting at a desk isn't exactly back-breaking work.
She right about that though. She right about that. She right about that. She right about that.
I appreciate that perspective, great shaman.
Seat Lolly. Just call me Seat Lolly. That title makes me sound so... old.
Well, Seat Lolly, the traveler and I are looking for something, so we'll be heading underwater together soon. I'll leave the ship in your care while we're gone.
Together? How often?
Go?
Not too often. We're heading out in a bit, but I'll be available if you need something.
You couldn't, go alone?
I wanted to, but he was concerned about my physical well-being. So he offered to come with.
Guess my mental well-being means nothing then.
Huh?
I like how she's completely clueless. She's like, wait, what do you think this trip is? I still don't even have the events open, for fuck's sake. Okay, well anyway, it's way past Natsu bedtime, so I have to go, unfortunately. We are not gonna get through this, man. I mean, I can. I just would have to skip the hell out of the story. See, if I was Lumine, that would be different, because I would be like, girl, she's got a girlfriend. Friend, who is a girl, however, debatable. Where is the exit anyway? Oh, this is a different exit. Oh, okay, alright. No, that's where I need to be. Alright, okay. Cool. Activate. Oh! It's flying. I was wondering what this was, and I was just like, oh, can I interact with that? It goes around in a circle! Oh, it's so cute. It does nothing though, but I mean, it's cute, I guess.
All right, our first stop.
I want to at least unlock the event.
Huh. This place has changed a lot. Guess I really have been gone for a long time. Let's look around and see what we can learn. Oh, and don't forget to catch a few to take back. We need to keep up appearances, remember?
How do I catch the fish? Oh, okay. Am I just catching the fish? They still got the butt sensor. Sheesh. How on earth did I grab that? Also, what is this? Why does this look like a... Does that not look like a thingy-mabobby that you usually unlock? I can't believe it's been so many years since this area came out. I remember when they did the swimming and I was like, man, that's so cool. And then Tower Fantasy did swimming at the same exact time, but we're not going to talk about that. am I looking for? Where is it? Let's see. I just can't believe it's been like that long since this area. And now we're going to the last area. An area of which
Croissant
looked
isn't
like
too
it would
far
never
from here,
open like
right?
6 years ago.
All right. I have...
It's crazy. Crazy, man.
That went smoother than expected. I appreciate the help.
No problem.
I'm fine. You should head back and...
Great. Xavier said he was gonna test out a couple of shots.
Is this going to be the 2 mini games? Me catching fish and me also shooting
I'm sure.
a film?
Okay then. No need. But I have high...
When does
The
Charlotte
point is,
show up in
okay,
this?
What did you leave for...
Okay, now it's gonna open. It's definitely gonna open. Yep, there it is. Cool. We have to get a total earnings. Complete the main commissions under management commissions. Unlock the gameplay. Okay, alright, great. Awesome. Anyway. Okay. I will have to do this at another time. I'm sad we didn't get to do that, but we didn't finish the thing that ends tomorrow and the other stuff, so yeah. You get Charlotte and a couple of other stuff. If you do the film, which is the story, 3 areas of the story. I probably don't have to necessarily finish the whole story actually because it is a permanent event. The main thing is this. Because this is not probably permanent. Okay, anyway. Alright. Well, I got my work set out for me. I have to also do I wish I wouldn't have to get up so early tomorrow. Okay. Anyway, I think we're gonna do progress. I do miss Genshin. I really do. I have to say, like, I miss Genshin on certain degrees. I just can't get over the grind. I just really can't. I've never liked the grind. And then they have added a few quality of life things, but I feel like it's not enough. And it still feels... Well, okay, it feels even worse now because of the fact that I'm even further behind than I was before. And that's just kind of like what that makes me not want to play, but like, I like the ambience, I like the characters, I like the graphics. I like that I can get lost in this for hours, but not be extremely overwhelmed like some of the other games are. Mechanics are 50-50, I feel like, because I feel like I've added a few more mechanics that I don't entirely understand. But it's just the grind. That's just the biggest problem. That they don't add a few things that their other games have. That literally it's not even like other games that aren't related to the same company. It's like literally their own games have better features at doing the power grind than Genshin does. And the amount of materials that you get to summon. I think that's the other biggest problem, but they'll never change that. Oh. I get my dailies. Like, to some degree, I would love it if they optimized with Wua's summoning. If they put Enfield's summoning mechanics, oh dang, it'd be over. It'd be so over. But because that would be amazing to have, to be able to get the weapon like legitimately without having to do also the summon materials would be nice. But I know they won't do that because they don't do that in any of the other games, so that makes sense. But it's just like, at least put in a skip button. if you could just add a skip button and then just like a quick auto button for all of the grinding for like the artifacts and the ascension materials and the XP materials and the skill materials, like they just did that, that would be so much better. And then adding more rewards for some of the materials, then I think I would feel a lot more motivated to play Genshin. But they won't do that because Genshin is the unloved child of Hoyo. And they're just like, what, 4 more years until that 10-year contract is up and we don't have to deal with this game anymore. They're just literally trying to run the freaking timer and make as much money off of it as possible. But, you know, Hoyo, no, we wrote all of this and made these scenes, so you have to watch and read it all. Okay, listen, I love the cutscenes. I think the cutscenes, the legitimate cutscenes, are amazing. They're great. I would not want to skip it, even if I was under a time limit, because it's just freaking amazing. I don't disagree with that. The reading? The reading, like, I will say, like, when it's voiced, I like it to a degree. I think I like it in the fact that I'm like, if I had nothing else to do and I had a million, like, time on my hands, I would probably love to just sit here and listen. Because even, like, while we were watching this whole thing, right? It was a little boring. I won't disagree. I kind of halfway through went, why are we doing this again? But at the same time, with the way that the voices are, you know, the voice actors really sell it, for sure. I feel like a majority of Genshin's voice actors sell the concept. Because if you were just watching it with no voices, it definitely would suck. Like, I would not want to read any of that at all. Like, 90% of that could have been summarized in a summary and just said, you found that Sandra is still alive, but Polonia is not available, and we're going fishing. Done, you know? But the voice actors make it so interesting, and it's just like, it's like aesthetically pleasing in a way. Like, you just kind of feel like you could just relax to you know, like, you're not really like paying attention to the story that they wrote, but you're sort of half paying attention, half more like it's like, oh, I could put this on as a background, you know, like watching a show in the background kind of thing. But the problem is that the majority of the scenes and the writing that they put is over an event that is limited significantly in time. And they go, yeah, you know, we also didn't make the grind any easier for you. So you should listen to our story and watch our scenes and all the stuff that we did, all the hard work we did. Oh, but look at that. You only got 5 days until this event's over. It's like, dude, I don't have time to read all of this. You having me read this plus the other events plus the main story plus the others. Now, granted, for most people who are caught up, this is not that long. This is actually too little of content per update. But I think they have more writing than they need to majority of the time. Even if you are fully caught up and or have like all the time in the world. It's a little excessive because I feel like they could summarize some of the stuff that they say. Like, as I always say, the Sumeru arc could have been summarized. We did not have to do, like, 5 cycles of the same day for us to figure out, oh, we're going in a circle. You know, like, you did not have to have the player literally actually have to sit through Nahida, tell the traveler, oh, this is such an interesting concept because blah, 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 blah. Why do you think that is? And then you playing a like Blue's Clues of matching the words to the thing and being like, no, I don't think that would fit. What would fit? Maybe this? And it was like, you did not need to do that 4 times in a row. You could have summarized like half of those arcs into 2 arcs for the Sumeru, and just literally that would have been enough. Even games have to have filler when they are ongoing to buy more time. I get the concept. I'm not saying I don't get the concept. I understand why they have to. I understand if you were playing it in real time, update to update, it makes sense because you have to in order to make the update last an entire month. And that, yes, you will get players who will complain and say, there wasn't enough story, it was too short, now I have nothing to do, blah, 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 blah. But, like, it's so boring. It's so boring. It's like, to quote One Punch Man, summarize what you're saying in 500 words or less. Like, there's no reason for you to, like, drag it on unless that's literally all you want to do, you know? I mean, anime has the same problem too, to a degree, right? Think of it like the way that they do it is like a shonen anime that is supposed to go on for 15 billion seasons. They have to make, like you said, the filler stuff in order to make it last, so that they can buy more time, so that the manga can finish and they have actual stuff. But they don't need it, you know? You're filling it. You're putting out more appetizers because the entree is not ready. But the problem is, you do it too much, then the entree just tastes really bland by the time you get there, right? Because then at that point, you're so, like, full and tired of other stuff that when you actually get the main course, then you're like, that was kind of anticlimactic. Like, you know, Saitama based wood, for real. Summarize what you're gonna say. I say as I, like, spend 25 minutes vomiting words. Anyway, the point is I get it. It's just, most of the time I don't have time to be listening to all of it. I wish I did, but I don't. And if I really want to understand it, I don't have the attention span for that either. But that's just me. But I'm like, also again, everybody has a skip button. Everyone. Every single... I could give you 5 different gacha games right now that have a skip button. And it works. I'm just saying. It's not a problem to have a skip button. Granted, I could get why the coding of the skip button could be difficult. That's the only thing I feel like why they don't put a skip button in Genshin. It's because the dialogue is significantly longer than the other games, that they go, if we put a skip button, I don't really know how to get it to skip without, like, causing the whole game to die. You know? But I'm like, come on, they have to... There's no way they don't know how to put in a skip button. There's no way. I just don't understand. I don't know. I wonder, though, if I'm wrong about the auto thing, though. Hold on. I just want to check. Like, am I actually wrong about the auto thing? Have they added anything since I played the last time that allows me to just literally, like... Okay, so for instance... in ZZZ and HSR, and even Honkai Impact to a degree, if I wanted to get, like, the artifacts and stuff, I haven't unlocked any of these areas. Well, I think I've unlocked these ones, but I haven't unlocked the Fontaine ones for sure, for instance. I do have it unlocked. So then, if I select it, then I have to teleport to it. Like, I can't just, like, open it from the menu. And then if I wanted to go to it, I gotta wait for that to load. Lock Assistant? About lock setting feature. The artifact lock assistant feature helps you lock a desired 5-star artifact. It is advised you use the recommended settings for lock. Okay, that's sort of useful. Is this to lock, like, what I want to get? To manage large quantities. After auto... Oh, I see. So if I get the 5-star that I want, it'll lock it. So that I don't accidentally delete it later. Okay, never mind. That sucks. Anyway. So if I want 5 stars, which are the only really ones you care about, you have to do the level 80, level 90 one. But that means I have to actually get my characters that high. Why and then I can only use 20. I think you can use more stamina now. I think they did change that. Yeah, but then I have to actually do it. I can't just auto-run it. Which I found out apparently HSR has. You can auto-run a dungeon now. I didn't know you could do that, but you can. You can auto-run in Genshin. I mean, not Genshin. It's Endless Zone Zero. I get if you can't do these ones. This just sucks, since you can't do this if you don't have characters. I don't know what that is. No obtainable level up materials. Head to the training guide screen to change the character to level. Okay, so can I have a targeted character? Yeah, thanks for telling me all my characters suck. I love you so much. Alright. I hate you. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not wrong. They need to make the grind a little easier. It's just too much. It's too much. And there's too many characters. And it's like, I don't have enough base team. That's a me problem. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. That's my problem. That I don't have anybody built since 1.0. That's my problem. I agree. But the amount of time it takes you to have to go and do all of the different bosses for Ascension material. Now granted, I do think they fixed the problem now where you have to, like, originally you used to wait for it to cool down, right? So I used to run between like 3 different bosses and then come back. But like, I get that. I think they fixed that now where you can just immediately like cool down the boss. But it's so much work, and it's not auto running, and it's not quick. It's long, and it's a longer game that you have to literally upgrade an entire team of like each element, not just each element. You need to have like a good team of each element so that you can go run all the other bosses and domains so you can ascend the other characters and level them up and have their skills and weapons all built. That's freaking insane. Why would you do that? I could do an entire stream on just that. That is boring as heck. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I'm venting about Genshin's problems, but I'm telling you, they just make the grind easier? And they just add a skip button. And my life is yours. If Nexus Anima comes out, if Petite Planet, for fuck's sakes, comes out, and they have a skip button, I'm going to sue them because, like, what the heck? The game is just too big now. It is, which is hilarious because HSO and ZZZ have the opposite problem. They're too small. And Honkai Impact's just like dead. Like, same with Tears of Themas. It's kind of dead too. I don't know. Hoya needs to change their freaking. You know what? I'm not gonna go down that way. I was gonna say I'm a Hoyo enthusiast and a Hoyo hater at the same time. Like I am though, because it's like working in a company and you like notice those problems and you're just like, but you when you start, you would kind of ignore the problems, but the longer you work there, the more you're like, this is actually a serious issue, and we're not blocking the issue, we're just kind of putting duct tape on it and hoping it works. And you're just like, it bothers you on a level mentally that you're just like, it's so easy if you would just fix the problem instead of keep putting duct tape on it. Niki's getting too big, but they made ways even a new player can catch up in 6 to 7 months with some good... Yes, I agree. I think a lot of games are. Well, okay, no, I take that back. I don't believe that if you started FGO as a new player in 2026, you would be able to catch up. I don't personally believe that. Well, no, I heard there is something. They do have something that can help you sort of catch up, but you would have missed out on like a million things by now, right? I think that's not one you can necessarily entirely catch up on. Aether, stop yawning. Jesus. Fire Emblem Heroes. I mean, that's a sinking ship I don't think you want to get on at this point if you haven't started that, to be fair. Epic 7 has a whole thing for new players now, which I will agree is actually pretty helpful. Granted, you would have still missed out on a bunch of the collab characters and other stuff. I will say that does bother me, Drifter, actually, that I can't get majority of the collab characters. But that's okay. That's my fault for missing the collabs. That's my own problem. Like, collabs are limited because of the licensing. I get that. So that's its own issue. But, like, yeah, Epic 7, for instance, has gotten so big. It has so many characters. But there is ways for a new player or a returning player to catch up if you're willing to put in the effort, which is Natsu's problem. But that's my problem. I don't know if Onmyoji has a way to... Well, it might, actually. Again, you miss out on some things that were limited, but I think you can still catch up in some sense in Onmyoji. Given I started like kind of late for Onmyoji, and I kind of felt like I could catch up. Yeah, and I will say, like, you can definitely do that in HSR and ZZZ right now, for sure. But Genshin is just not one that they have optimized for that, and yet they've moved it into the next phase of like, okay, we're just gonna start like rerunning more characters and doing things so that, you know, you can get the stuff, but not actually optimizing it for new players. And that's the thing. When you move to step 2 of, okay, the game is now big enough that there are too many characters, you have to think, how do I optimize this for somebody who just started today? And they're not doing that, and that's freaking insane. Anyway, I love Genshin, I hate Genshin. I love Genshin, I hate Genshin. If Genshin was a console game and was not a live service or a gacha, I think it would have made way more sense. But it would have made a lot less money. So I get why that's not the reason Hoyo would do that, but still. And see, then phase 3 is how do you make the game possible to be playable once you decide to close the servers? Because that will happen. And most companies go, we don't want to go into stage 3, we're just gonna shut the game down and you're never gonna get to access it even though you spent like billions of dollars on it. They won't. Exactly, they won't. But I feel like we're in an era now where you kind of have to, because people really want to keep their games. And I don't disagree with that. I think I will be really sad when Genshin finally goes down in like a year. Right? Aren't they almost at the end of the contract? They're almost at the end. 2030? Are they retiring in 2030? I have no idea. But you know what? Wait a minute. That makes no sense. They said it was a 10-year contract. Yeah, we're already in Snezhnaya. How the fucking... Anyway. I don't know. But on the other hand, I have so many games, and there's like so many more coming, that at this point, it wouldn't hurt to cut a few of them. I'm not gonna lie. Close the server so I don't have to play them anymore. I'll be sad, but like, I need the space. It's like getting rid of it's like getting rid of something that you've had forever, and you're like, I really don't want to get rid of it, like nostalgia reasons, but I need the space. I need the space. Alright, it's almost 2 in the morning. I gotta go to bed. But yeah, no, thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate it. I'm glad a lot of you were able to make it. And, you know, that means a lot to me, especially because we started so late. But, yeah. Probably... I'll try to give PC-kun a try, and we'll go back to the PC for, Zelda. Tomorrow, probably gonna be a late stream again. Just saying, I've really gotta get past this stupid gacha backlog, and the void is under construction still. Not to want to get somewhere with that. Oh crap! Dailies, you right? Shit. I didn't finish all my logins. Damn it. I don't want to do this. This is why I cut back. Soon will be only 4 games daily once Snowbreak finally says they're stopping it fully. Right? We're just like waiting for some of these to actually die. We're just like, just hit the off button. Please? Please? Like if I am news, I feel like a lot of people are just waiting for that game to finally say, we're shutting down, and oh, thank God. Freedom. But, yeah, no. Anyway, yeah. So we'll do Zelda tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing. I'll have to look it up. I think we have to go find the next sage is the next part of the game. Yeah. I think that's the next thing I'm supposed to do. Hopefully that's not too difficult. We'll see. Again, the bigger challenge is whether or not the PC's gonna hold up. I don't know what to do with that thing anymore, I swear. Alright. Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Get some water, go to the bathroom, eat some food, get some sleep. Do your dailies. Do the thing. Do the thing. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yasumi nasai. And konnichiwa. And what is good morning? Oh, ohayou gozaimasu. I'll see you tomorrow.